California has always led the nation in terms of consumer protection. And, you can go back to automobiles, right? And California, especially, for example, with emissions, has historically set the standard in the United States. So California has been on the forefront of consumer protection. Specific to privacy, that California voters in 1972, were very far-sighted and actually put the word privacy in the Constitution by a ballot initiative. So in California, privacy is actually an inalienable right. That's not, as we all know, that's not in the US Constitution itself right there. And so what's happening in California was that in 2018, there was going to be a ballot initiative called the California Consumer Privacy Act that was led by a gentleman by the name of Alistair McTaggart. And there was a lot of opposition from the tech community. And then what happened was Cambridge Analytica, and then they all kind of slunk away with their tails between their legs, the opposition. And then the legislature said, we're going to look really stupid that something like this is on the ballot, and this is going to look really bad if this becomes something that the voters have to vote for and we can't deliver. And so there is a law in California that within 30 days of a ballot initiative, which is also very unique to California, this direct democracy thing, which goes back to the progressive area with Hiram Johnson. And so it's kind of in the same time that Louis Brandeis was around, the whole progressive era right there, that within 30 days, the legislature can basically say, oh, we can take a ballot initiative and we can turn it into law so it doesn't have to show up in November. And so that's how it got passed in 2018. What happened then is the tech industry came back and started watering it down in 2019. And then the guy, Alistair McTaggart, said, nuts to this. And so he came out with the ballot initiative in 2020 called the California Privacy Rights Act that amends the CCPA. And what it does is it actually sets a floor versus a ceiling, which means that new laws that are done in the legislature cannot water it down. And then it added an enforcement agency, et cetera. So goal was to try to make California on par with GDPR for the most part as well.